Let's get things started with your national days of the week. Starting with tomorrow, mañana, domani, July 13th, is National French Fry Day. I would love to tell you I am not a fan of the fried Frenches. I would love to tell you that. But it would be a lie. I love the fried Frenches. I do. I can tell you in America, the greatest place to get the Frenches of fry, Burger King. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Burger King has the best French fries. Because they put salt on them and they cook them and they're amazing. But should you find yourself on a cruise ship in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, may I highly recommend the Lido deck French fries. Up on deck 12, 13, 14, depends on how tall your ship is. They have a place where you can get some hamburgers and some hot dogs and some French of the fries. And I've tried many of the French fries, but the Lido deck French fries are the best. The best. My biggest disappointment when it comes to French fries is, number one, no salt. I want salt on the fries of the French. I want salt. Number two, not cooked all the way. There should be no change in consistency from the outside to the inside to the other outside. It should be one specific consistency of crunch with salt on it. That's what makes a good French fry. I see your comments, but I'm not going to comment on your comments until I close this out with Monday, July 13th. Get yourself some fries of the French, some French of the fries. A National French Fry Day. To your comments. Five Guys is better, says the lying man. Jess has had Five Guys. Jess has had Five Guys and she loves it. That's gotta make you feel less of a man. It's just like me giving away. And she responds, that's perfect. Oh, God, I love you guys. That's, come here for your domestic violence issues every time. All right, let's see what we're going to choose now. Ooh, yeah. Oh, they got a lot of good ones to choose from. Tuesday, July 14th, is National Shark Awareness Day. Now, for those of you not watching the supplemental, you might not know how I've been spending my life over the last week. You might not know that I was no longer in central Pennsylvania, but I was far, far away in the most amazing oceans you can imagine. And I did have shark awareness. But the thing about shark awareness is a dorsal fin. You know. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. You know, because they got the dorsal fin, and they cut through the water. You're like, shark, run for your lives. You see sharks in the distance. They have a dorsal fin. What you don't see is the jellies. So off the coast of Bermuda, they got some dangerous jellies. They got some bad jellies. And thanks to the children around me with the little snorkel mask on, they were warning me in advance of jellies nearby. But if they would have been eaten by a shark, I couldn't have given them a warning. Not a lot of sharks in the waters off Bermuda, but tons of jellies. And the crazy part about it is the water's so absolutely clear that when you're looking at the jelly, you can't see the jelly because it looks like water. But if you look down into the water for the shadow cast upon the jelly, you can see the jelly. But it's not about the jelly. It's about the shark. And keep that in mind. On Tuesday, July 14th, National Shark Awareness Day. By the way, sharks are tasty and delicious. If you can catch one, eat them. I think you missed what she was saying there, my friend. I think, what the hell, James, was about you saying she had 5 guys and loved it. I loved it too. Go something away. Pet fire safety day. I know I've never done this one, so I'm going to do this one now. Wednesday, July 15th, is National Pet Fire Safety Day. Nothing concerned me more than losing my boy in an untimely way. I have lost my boy, and just the thought of that makes me extremely sad, and I want to cry, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to say that if you have pets, there's always the potential of fire. So you have to be mindful of what would your pet do in the event of a fire. Now, the fortress that we currently live in would have provided no outlet whatsoever for my boy. And had the place caught on fire, I would have lost him. I'd like to think that if the place had caught on fire while I was in said place, that I would be the hero and I could save him and he could save me. But the most recent scenario that played through my head was, what if my car catches on fire in the garage? Well, I'm screwed, because that's like my exit, and I got the stairs that lead down. I'm going to get burnt up or get some legs broken. I'm going to jump out a window on the 2nd story and break my legs, or I'm going to run through the fire to go out one of the other options. My wife would be fine. She'd be good. She'd have plenty of alerts. Beep, 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 beep. And if Zeus was here, he'd follow his mom. So they would both have been okay. And I would have died a fiery death. But living here in central Pennsylvania, dying a fiery death isn't the number one phobia in my brain. The number one phobia in my brain is just a house explosion, because that happens like weekly. Like weekly, you got enough gas built up in your basement area, and somebody strikes a match, and then kabooyow, you're on your neighbor's dash cam. I don't want to be on my neighbor's dash cam. That wouldn't be fun. But if you have a pet, and you love your pets, think about it. How would they escape in the event of a fire? What is their escape route? And do they know it? Have you trained them? Hey, Fido, in the event of an emergency, use this door. You probably haven't. You should. And you should do it on Wednesday, July 15th, National Pet Fire Safety Day. To your comments, I saw some pop in. I know if it burned down, you would be moving to Spain. As the kids say, don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah, I don't know. I think I need to win the Powerball, the Mega Millions. I need $1 billion in my pocket to go back to Spain, because I'm not gonna live long. If you give me $100 million or $1 billion, because that's usually I only play the big lotteries when it goes over $1 billion, because after taxes and lump sum deduction, you got some money. You know, if you play for $100 million and lump sum is 50 and taxes take you down to 25, is it worth it? No, I don't think it is. So I only play when it's $1 billion plus. So I win a jackpot of $1 billion plus. I take the lump sum. I get $250 million. It's not bad money. It's not bad. I move back to Spain. I get myself another Rhodesian Ridgeback. Life is good. That's all I need to do. That's all I need to do. Get Zeus version 2.0. Move back into my old house, a block away from the big old Parca de Laguna. Train my dog and live my life. Till I live no more. Yeah, I could do that. Thanks, James. Thanks for putting that in my brain. Now all I want to do is go back to Spain. Oh, we're doing this. I feel like we skipped one. I guess we didn't. We did French Fry Day, Lido Deck. We did Shark Awareness Day. We did Pet Safety Day. Here we go. Thursday, July 16th, is National Hot Dog Day. You may have heard me discuss this before. I'm going to discuss it again. Somewhere in the state of Pennsylvania is an imaginary line where you can and cannot buy Thuman's hot dogs. I once upon a time, I came across a Thuman's truck when I was living in Florida. And I beep, 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 and I flick, 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 and I got the guy to pull over. And I said, this is my favorite hot dog ever. How do we have a Thuman's truck in Jacksonville, Florida? And the man says to me, go to this address, and I'll sell them to you. And it's quite shady. It's very shady. It's so shady that I had to put out an alert to all of my Dateline friends. If I'm going to go buy some suspicious hot dogs, if anything happens to me, this is the address that I went to. But I went there, and he sold me some Thuman's hot dogs. Thuman's hot dogs, I can't tell you, they're the best. They're the absolute best hot dog on the planet. They're 100% beef. They got a snap when you bite into them. My father-in-law turned me on to them many, many years ago. And if you die, or someone around you dies, I'm not sending you flowers. That's not what a man does for another man. A man doesn't send a man flowers and say, sorry, my condolences. That doesn't happen. What a man can do is send 5 pounds of pasteurized meat. You send them 5 pounds of Thuman's hot dogs, and it changes their life. My wonderful friend Jose, when he lost his mother, I did that for him because I was sad that he lost his mom, but at the same time, I wanted to be conciliatory. I wanted to tell my friend, I'm sorry that he's sad. Here's something, and it was Thuman's hot dogs. And he enjoyed those Thuman's hot dogs, so much so that they're the only hot dogs he'll eat now. So, as I was saying earlier, the imaginary line in Pennsylvania, if you go to where my mother-in-law lives, you can go into the Wise supermarket and buy Thuman's hot dogs. But somewhere in between there and here, in the same state of Pennsylvania, I can't buy Thuman's. And I'm not saying Thuman's are good for you. They're not. But they are tasty and delicious. And when you've had one, you want more. So whatever I can do to get my local Wise in the same state. It's not like there's a state restriction, a Commonwealth restriction. I'm here in Pennsylvania. I can buy the things if I drive north. Let me buy them here. Give me the Thuman's. Specifically, on Thursday, July 16th, National Hot Dog Day. And I'm always curious about places that serve hot dogs. Like, we got the best hot dog in all of Mechanicsburg. Is it a Thuman's? Because if it's not a Thuman's, you're not telling the truth. Thuman's hot dogs. I don't know what that is. I've never had that. But we'll try it. We'll give it a shot. Because it's easier to contain the ingredients if they're split on the top, not on the side. Durr. Come on, man. Friday, July 17th, is National Peach Ice Cream Day. I've had millions of peaches. Peaches for me. I've had millions of peaches. I've had gallons of peach-flavored iced tea. I've never had peach-flavored ice cream. Ever. Ever. So how can there be a day devoted to National Peach Ice Cream Day when it's not really an option? I think my taste buds are trying to place the deliciousness of a peach in a frozen sample of salted cream. No, that's something I've never experienced before. I like peaches. Literally, not figuratively. I am so done with the figurative peaches. Literally, you know what I'm saying. Georgia peach rotten to the pit. Never doing that again. I got me a Jersey girl. That's what makes me happy. So let's get back to the cherry, the ice cream. I've never come across any peach flavored ice cream, but I have come across peach flavored iced tea, and it's amazing. I have an ice cream maker. I could definitely make peach flavored ice cream. I just don't kind of have a desire to do that. If I'm going to take a fresh fruit and convert that into the cream of ices, apricot? I like apricot. I really do. The problem with doing an apricot ice cream would be eating all of the apricot before it goes into the milk and ice bucket. And salt. Got to have the salt around the edge to make it do its thing. I chose this because I thought I could do something with it. But honestly, I can't tell you the last time I looked in a display case and saw peach flavored ice cream. I don't think I've ever done that. Maybe they need this day to increase the awareness that the existence of a thing actually is. On Friday, July 17th, National Peach Ice Cream Day. To your comments. Oh, Robert's here. He just woke up from a minor nap, eh? No, sir, they are different types of buns. It looks like a loaf of bread split on top, not like the buns around here. Oh, ice cream? No sangria? I've had peaches in my sangria. That's a true story. We got some weird days, man. Let me take a sip. We'll do that. Because it leaves a lot. Big old lump in my throat. Saturday, July 18th, is National Tropical Fruit Day. When you think of tropical fruits, there's only a couple. Pineapple is clearly a tropical fruit. Coconut, coco fresca. Coconut is a tropical fruit. Mangoes, papayas. The really smelly one. Duran. Oranges. I think oranges are considered tropical. Grapefruits. Limes. 7-Ups. So in Italy, they would take a lemon and they would graft it. A kiwi. That's a good one. They would graft it onto a lime tree, or they would take a lime and graft it onto the lemon tree. And they would grow, no kidding, the 7-Up fruit. It's a lemon lime fruit. They would take a slice and they would graft it onto another tree that they would cut, and they put it in and they tape it up, and you got the green and yellow fruits. I called them 7-Up fruits. I'm sure they have a name for it, but they were tasty and delicious. I'm not sure how many of the fruits I listed are actual tropical fruits, because I think you can get them nowadays you can get any fruit anywhere. Robert loves the kiwi. No surprise that he enjoys having what feels like somebody's nuts in his mouth. Kiwi is delicious. It's tasty, but let's be honest, it's a little weird. Initially, until you take the scrotum off of the kiwi, it definitely feels like testicles. They're hairy and they're small, and I don't know why I'm doing this movement. Pineapple, we can agree pineapple is a tropical fruit. We can agree coconut is a tropical fruit, but all of the others that I listed may or may not be literally tropical fruits, because I've had limes and lemons outside of the tropics. Well, come to think of it, I have coconut in my house here in central Pennsylvania, so that's also outside of the tropics. But it was packaged. It was packaged and shipped here. It's not like the old, the days of yore. But if you're considering what tropical fruit is, strawberries, no. Raspberries, blackberries, all of the berries, no. I don't know what makes something a tropical fruit, but I can say pineapple and coconut for the win. And I love both of them. I love chomping down some nuts of the cocoa. I love eating the apples of the pine. My favorite. My favorite pineapple is at a Brazilian steakhouse. And I was recently at a Brazilian steakhouse, so I can share this with you. At the end, they give you grilled pineapple that's covered in cinnamon. My mouth reacts to the thought of the food. My mouth got all juicy because it's pineapple, which is amazing and delicious, covered in cinnamon and grilled. The juices are flowing. The juices are flowing. It is the best flavor in the world. There is nothing that tops it. I went to a Brazilian steakhouse, and honestly, if they would have given me nothing but pineapple covered in cinnamon, I would have been satisfied. Without a single piece of lamb or Pinot Noir, what's the name? I can't remember the name of the filet mignon, petite filet mignon. Yeah, without any of those things, without the goat, without the lamb, without the, just give me the pineapple. And I've tried making it at home, and I have failed miserably. But give it a thought on Saturday, July 18th. National Tropical Fruit Day. Got some comments. Butt munch. Ha! Put the lime in the coconut. Yes, yes, yes. I do love curdling the bowls. We're going to wrap it all up with Sunday, July 19th is National Daiquiri Day. Now, I live with a teetotaler. What do they call people that don't drink? Teetotaler, right? That's the name I'm thinking of. My sexy wife stopped drinking the moment she regretted marrying me. So she got her drank on, and we got our drank on together. And then I asked her to marry me, and she did. And then she don't drink no more. Weird. Highly suspicious. As if she only married me in a drunken stupor and wanted nothing to do with me afterwards. But on our most recent vacation, she likes pina colada. She'd been drinking those pina coladas. And I don't know the difference between a daiquiri and a pina colada. Aren't daiquiris just frozen, crumbled up, awesome things of goodness? Isn't that a daiquiri? And a strawberry daiquiri, as Robert would recommend, it's just a frozen, tasty, delicious goodness with strawberries? And isn't the pina colada just frozen with the bananas and the coconuts and the tropical fruits? I don't know. I don't know I don't know where the line differentiates between daiquiri and pina colada and a margarita. I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge on my frozen fruits, drinks, things. I don't. But I can tell you this. When she's drinking pina coladas, she sure is nice to me. She's so nice to me. So nice to me that I just want to find a way to get her pina coladas every day. Because she likes pina coladas. I tell you what, on our vacation, they made something that I have to find out how to make. They cook banana peel and extract all of the flavor out of the banana peel. And they add rum and they add sugar to it, and they come up with this banana peel syrup. Oh my goodness. It is so good. It's so good. So good. I got you. It is so good. So if I can figure out how to make that, I might get back into the pina colada making my wife love me business. And think about that. On Sunday, July 19th, National Daiquiri Day.